SCP-134, aka Star-Eyed Child. Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-134 is currently contained within a specially outfitted humanoid containment cell measuring 6 meters by 8 meters. Since SCP-134 is completely blind, special safety precautions must be taken with the room's furnishings. SCP-134 was reasonably accustomed to the position of all the objects in the cell, so it navigates mostly from memory. SCP-134's room currently contains one single bed with additional mattress padding, one pink bed set including sheets, comforter, and pillow with Hello Kitty mascot print. Note: though blind, SCP-134 is able to feel the prison pattern and prefers it. One wardrobe and one chest of drawers containing clothes in youth extra small. All drawers are to be labeled in braille and raised print in English. One dollhouse with dolls and interior furnishings. 8 stuffed animals, 3 cats, 2 dogs, a giraffe, a dolphin, and a panda. A selection of children's literature in braille. 1 chair and 1 table. A craft station with modeling clay and building blocks. SCP-134 may request additional items, all of which must be approved by a staff member with level 3 clearance or higher. If any items are added to the room, SCP-134's handlers must be informed ahead of time to prepare for the addition of something new to the environment. SCP-134 is to be tutored on a regular basis, both in general education appropriate for the subject's age and in braille. Description: SCP-134 seems to be an Asian girl between the ages of redacted and redacted, with short black hair and slight build. The subject seems normal in most respects and has all the biological requirements of a human child: food, sleep, etc. However, where SCP-134's eyes should be are 2 black pits covered by a transparent membrane similar in appearance to a human's eyes membrane. Open biological testing has shown that the membranes are between 150 and 200 times more resilient than those of a normal or non-anomalous human. SCP-134 lacks eyelids and thus does not blink, nor can SCP-134 see anything through these black areas. Attempts to examine the back of SCP-134's eyeball have failed, as no retina can be seen. In normal lighting conditions, they appear completely black, but in darkness, very faint lights have been seen within them. Further study with long exposure photography and light amplifications reveal that the lights are actually stars and galaxies, visible as though SCP-134's eye sockets are somehow looking out into deep space. To date, no astronomical formations have been recognized, though research by staff astronomer Dr. Redacted is ongoing. Sonar examination has revealed no unusual cavities within SCP-134 or skull. However, data expunged, confirming the presence of data expunged eye sockets being in total being the local termini in intergalactic space being the remote termini. Parallax measurements indicate that the remote termini are between 20 and centimeters apart and are moving at between 20 and 40 times the speed of light. This does not appear to be linked to SCP-134's position, movement, or metabolism. Spectrographic analysis indicates that the remote termini periodically expunge new location. The cause of this is yet known. The shortest interval measured between shifts was 6 days, while the longest was 5 weeks. As of yet, no termini shifts have been observed in progress. SCP-134 has not shown any hostile behavior and seems unaware of any unnatural condition. SCP-134 shows behavior symptoms similar to those seen in high-functioning autistic children, including pattern behavior and resistance to change. As such, SCP-134 has been assigned a childhood development specialist to help with these issues. The specialist has suggested that proper childhood development requires a personal name, and has his nickname SCP-134 Stella. SCP-134 has learned to associate being referred to by her SCP number with being subjected to physical tests, and becomes upset and less cooperative when this is done by individuals who have previously referred to her as Stella. Consequently, personnel are urged not to refer to her by name, unless they wish their interactions with SCP-134 to be limited to interview sessions. The specialist has been terminated from employment for taking too close an interest in the SCP's assigned to him. Any staff found referring to SCP-134 as Stella will be severely reprimanded. When questioned about her eyes, SCP-134 claims no knowledge of any deformation, even when allowed to feel normal human eyes for comparison. SCP-134 has to date volunteered no information about parentage or identity, though when acquired by the Foundations, SCP-134 was called redacted. SCP-134 has proven docile and cooperative, and as such, the staff should display all normal courtesy that would do any other guest. SCP-134 was taken into Foundation custody based on reports of a deformed child left at the redacted orphanage in redacted Yokohama, Japan. SCP-134 has been in Foundation custody since 2000, at which time orphanage staff claimed SCP-134 was redacted years old. Since then, SCP-134 has learned conversational English in addition to the Japanese already known, and has demonstrated facility with Braille, though instruction is ongoing.